I have been going around, calling meetings, appealing to them, begging them that please, you know President Muhammadu Buhari is our father in Ogun State. He is not our enemy. He's not part of those that want to subvert or subverted the wishes of the good people of Ogun State. So for the election, presidential election and all election, President Muhammadu Buhari have won them and nobody should rig. So we are reiterating that, we are echoing what Mr. President said. Nobody should rig. In any case, this is Ogun State. They should not try it. We are ready for them. Our people are ready. We will vote. It's going to be one man, one vote. Not people that say one man, one vote by mouth. They will go into one hotel and write result. And somebody will be shouting around to say, I'm also said this, I'm also said that. They've seen what the good people of Ogun State said, not Amosun.
I know there's a pending question about you. We've got to respond to this. Your party write results too?
No, he said some people are going to. He didn't say APC. Excuse me. He didn't say APC. He said some people are going to write.
He's referring to members of your party because he says he can't be talking about PDP. He's not a member of the party. He's a ruling party in the state. Ruling party at the center.
They are not. He's not. The party is not the umpire. He is the governor of the state. He's not the governor of APC or governor of APM. He's the governor of Ogun State. It's like a Rocha Zokorocha coming now to say rig and die. Or Rocha Zokorocha coming to say everybody. In the context of what he said,
in the context, from President Buhari, we're all together. But when it comes to governors, we're watching them. Yes. Nobody should write the results.
Nobody should write results. He's talking about all, I don't know how many political parties have fielded government candidates. That's suggestive. No, it's not suggestive. What's going on is that you probably have a mindset on the question. He's saying, he made a general statement that nobody should attempt.
That is not general. That's specific.
Well, that's my opinion.
For President Buhari, we're all together.
Yes, we're working.
But for all the other ones, it's going to be one man, one vote.
Even if he was referring to the APC cabal at the national or anywhere led by Oshomole, or the APC cabal in Ogun State.
Is the cabal led by Oshomole?
He is the head of the cabal that supported the will of the people.
I think this is the first time we're hearing this.
Now. You confirm there is a cabal.
I said in APC there is a cabal. The cabal is a cabal that will go and remove the name of somebody who won, and because you have the right, as given to you by the Constitution, to go and submit names of candidates at INEC. Between the party secretariat and INEC headquarters, you T-Pex off and put another person's name, and INEC must collect it because you're the national chairman. That's why I said there must be a process of electoral reform, so that will change
within your party.
No, not nationally, because this is not just an APC.
People don't. Which other party has this problem?
This thing will also happen. It's just that APC, because we're the #1 party in Nigeria. That's why little issues in our party is blown open and becomes.
If it's a little issue, why are you having a headache about it?
My brother, for as far as I'm concerned, I call it a little issue because we have gone beyond it.
So, Malpe just asked the question before we went on break.
Yes.
Will there exist a party after the elections?
Will there?
Will there still be an APC after the election?
Why not?
Would you be going back?
For your party? For your party in your state?
I'm a member of APC.
In your state?
Yes, I'm a member of APC. I'm a member of APC. My governor is a member of APC.
Against the backdrop of all the ruckus that is happening, after the elections, will there still be...
In 2007, when Hakim left PDP, joined PPA. After the elections, with a process, he came back to PDP. So I'm not ruling out if Uche Nwosu wins, and I know he's going to win the governorship of Imo State. If the party, if APC, correct themselves and do the right thing, he might come back to APC.
Moving from one party is piece of cake.
AA candidate.
Moving from one party
and the winner of APC primary.
Just a minute. Moving from one party to the other is piece of cake for politicians. So that's a given. But the implication of what's going on in your party, it may have huge repercussions for the country, because if in Zamfara there are comments saying, well, if we don't have a governorship candidate, there may be no elections, and then if you're asking for the party chairman to stand down, if that doesn't happen, all of those may have impact on the general elections, don't you think?
No, it won't.
If there's no election in Zamfara, as they claim that if APC doesn't, it won't affect anything.
The APC is just a political party. If APC does not have candidates, they cannot stop the election. And it's most unfortunate. There is no election, there is no election. But we have a presidential election on Saturday. And APC as a party is really a presidential candidate. So all patriots of APC from Zamfara State and even River State will go all out and vote for President Muhammadu Buhari, who has done so well as the president. So let's not mistake it. The presidential elections will take place on Saturday. But our party, APC, will not be fielding candidates as a party on Saturday. Does not mean that
who will not be fielding?
APC in Zamfara State and River State will not have candidates for House of Reps and Senate. But if I were from Zamfara State and from Rivers and I'm the leader, we will look for candidates who are credible and adopt them and use them because they are still Rivers sons and daughters. They are still sons and daughters from Zamfara State. That's what will happen.
So if that happens, will the leader of the party in the state still be functional at the national level?
It doesn't matter. He's a leader. He's a leader.
Now, there's something. That leader word is what reminded me of this question.
I meant leadership.
Okay,
not just a man, one man.
I'm coming somewhere. Yes. The party leader, who is the national party leader? And I'm not asking for designation now. I remember that over the 16 years of the PDP rule, it was a president that was the leader of the party. Yes. So at what point did that role shift from the president to the national chairman, such that the president can absolve himself of whatever the intrigues there are going on in a political party, and everyone is still towing the line with him, as opposed to all of the things that are happening?
You know what I started? I said that part of the good tidings in APC is that we have a president who is very humble and has a democratic disposition. And I said, prior to his emergence as president, part of the accusation against him was that he was going to be dictatorial. And so the man, not to be that thing people have accused you of being, if you watch him, he's been very, very quiet. He comes and makes his opinion very clear in NEC meetings. He's been outspoken, but he does not want to force his position on the party and should not be taken for weakness. That is what he has demonstrated in Ogun State and Imo State, where he came out now, because he knows, and watch his statements. Those statements were made in those two states where there were crises. There was a major crisis, where mandates were stolen.
So you're absolving the president of any
everything
issues.
About from his statements he has made.
Doesn't that also mean that,
yes.
I mean, in the southwest of Nigeria, they say that there cannot be an elder in a house, and then things are going wrong, and the elder cannot do anything. So how would you position the place of the president in this, this whole fracas?
I'm aware that in the Imo matter, Mr. President tried to intervene, but of course, he's not going to force. There was a time in this country when the national chairman goes against the will of a president. The president will go to his house, have dinner with him, and give him a piece of paper to resign. But Buhari has changed all that.
But there are people who are saying that what you describe as him changing all that is actually being selfish. Because they say, look, if you went to Imo, you say they should vote for, on the 2nd of March, vote for the candidate of your choice. But on the 16th, vote for me. You come to Ogun, vote for the candidate of your choice on the 2nd. Then on the 16th, vote for me.
It's not about selfishness.
Yeah, just a minute. Okay. Some people that say that, look, when you say that in Ogun, then you raise the hand of the APC candidates. That's more confusion.
No,
exactly.
He said this
more confusion.
He says this is the APC candidate.
Yeah, but
he did the same thing in Imo.
Why then say vote for candidate of your choice?
Yeah, it's because he knows that the APC candidate in Imo, he raised the candidate of Imo, he raised the hand of the candidate of APC in this. I said this is APC candidate. He didn't say vote for so and so. And then when he does that, so that there will be no confusion as to who the candidate is. There is no confusion.
No, but there is the confusion.
No, there is no confusion about who the candidate of APC is.
The confusion arises when, for instance, in Ogun State, Akinlade is in another party. He had to leave the APC to another party. His allegiance and the commitment from the governor is with him. Yes. Goes to another party. Yes. And then the confusion strikes in when the governor of Ogun State, Ibukule Amosu, now says that Buhari is our father in Ogun State. Buhari is not our enemy. He is not the enemy.
Fantastic.
Doesn't this bring confusion to even the people of
Ogun
State?
No, it shows that what he's telling people from Ogun State, the same way Erocha Sokorocha will speak, is that Buhari is not a part of the people who caused the crisis in our state.
So how would you resolve the crisis?
The crisis is resolved, don't worry. This is democracy.
No.
This
People
is
are worried. I'm also concerned.
No, why are you worried?
No, hold on. The reason why
Yes.
is because if you're going into a major election like we're going in the next couple of 3 days, and then on the March the 2nd, and the governor of Ogun State is at that rally, you can see the reactions that came and how he said that he has been meeting with them, the leaders, and explaining to them. But he was so disappointed that even on the day that the president comes to the state for the rally, was practically being pelted.
It wasn't the president that was pelted, it was Oshomole.
Isn't there?
It was Oshomole that was pelted.
Is the party, the people understand.
See.
Now, isn't it a major concern for the people of Ogun State and for you as a party that something is fundamentally wrong in Ogun State and you might just be losing the state?
Let me clear this. The visit of presidents across the country is his presidential rally, for which he has the endorsement of all the members of APC in Imo and Ogun. Let's take that aside.
Who are the people? Who are the people? Who are the members of Ogun State? Who are the members of the APC in Ogun State? There are no members anymore. That's the point.
Look at this is the point where people were pelting, Mr. President.
They were pelting.
Did you see that?
He
was even being protected by the SS.
Because he was raising the hand. The person they were pelting, we know, is Oshomole, and that man, he was raising the hand of fantastic.
That's when what?
That was, and they were pelting Oshomole. He was shouting Ole, Ole, Oshomole, Ole. You heard it. You heard him. It wasn't directed at Mr. President, and he knows that people from Ogun State do not hate him.
Yeah, but what about those who see that and say, look, just as you say now, at the point that he was raising the hand of Mr. Dapo Abiodun, the pelting started. Yeah, it means that there's confusion, that people were not happy.
No, that is not in doubt. That is not in doubt.
So didn't that feed into the narrative where some people think that, look, this is selfish? Because if that confusion ensued at the presidential level, would you allow that, say, okay, well, vote for any one of us?
To start with, there's no confusion at the presidential level, so that is out of the question.
Did the president, out of concern for the people of Ogun State, make that statement that you can vote for anybody?
It was because of what he saw on ground. And intelligence report.
He didn't have prior knowledge of what it was.
He did. He knew. He knew that people were not happy. He knew that the governor was not happy. He knew that the leadership of the party.
So what did he do about it? That's why that's the concern.
I have told you that in law they say Ref Sisa Lokwe.